So, Chris, tell me about how the season's been going for you.
Yeah, it's going back and forth. We started out pretty good the first 3 weeks. It's pretty sweet. And then all of a sudden, kind of downhill.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because I'm not playing as much, but I still want to be there for my teammates and stuff.
Right.
But definitely losing is kind of brings you down.
Yeah.
Good. So.
Yeah. What was good about the first 3 weeks?
I think our team chemistry was there. I think everybody was playing well. We were having fun, and I don't know, we were all getting along. Just the way it's supposed to be.
Right. So, team chemistry is pretty important to you then, like being able to have like a brotherhood with guys.
Right.
And you were playing the first 3 weeks, is that right? You were
Yeah.
starting. What were you doing?
Yeah, I was starting at first base.
Okay. Okay. And what's going on now?
Not playing as much. Not hitting as I wasn't not hitting as well right now, but hopefully I get that back up there. 'Cause I'm confident in myself, but it's just frustrating sitting on the bench and not winning. It's hard. It goes both ways.
So what I'm hearing is winning is pretty important.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody wants to win, but yeah, winning is top on the list.
So tell me more about winning. Have you been in winning programs before?
Yeah, I'd say my high school, basketball, football, everything's been winning for me, so I don't think I've never lost so many games,
Yeah.
especially this season, so
Sure.
it's hard, but I think kind of just have to accept your role, and can't argue about it, so I'm going to be a good teammate, so.
Okay. And you're a freshman, is that right?
Yeah, I'm a
So
freshman.
this is your first year.
So that's, that's understandable, I don't get as much time, but.
Right. Yeah, so obviously you were successful in high school, which is going to make it more difficult to transition to a more losing program.
Right.
So when you go home at night, what does it look like for you? How do you digest kind of the losing? How have you been handling?
When we started losing, we had 13 game losing streak or something like that. Oh, it made me sick. I remember just not sleeping at night, and then not playing on top of that. It was just worse.
Yeah.
That was all in my head the whole night. I just want to go out there and play. I want to win. It's so hard to sit on the bench and not play and lose. It's just it's a double whammy.
Okay, which is a totally normal feeling, when you lose that many games. Yeah, so you say you're feeling sick, you're having a hard time sleeping. Is it still like that?
I think it gradually has gotten better, because I always look on the bright side, we have another game, or, I just want to play ball, have fun, baseball's supposed to be.
Right.
So I kind of look over the losing part now, even though it's, I don't want to lose, but you kind of just get that same feeling every day that, you still have the same, you get to go out tomorrow, give it all you got, so,
Right.
so.
So, you were talking about team chemistry at first, how that's pretty important. What's the team chemistry like right now?
Right now, I think it's more, I think everybody just wants to be themselves, kind of selfish game, I think. We're not playing to win. I think we're playing for ourselves, which is, not right. I think we need to, you need to play for yourselves, but, the team comes first. You should give it all you got for the team and then God, so it's frustrating, but I don't know why we train that way, because we started out so good and then we're just down in the dumps.
So personally, what do you think is it about the team that changed from the winning to losing? What happened?
I don't really know. Kind of just fell apart after those first couple weeks. I don't know if we weren't confident in ourselves, or we thought we were too good that we could just cruise by teams, no matter who we played. I don't know exactly what happened, but after that third week or whatever it was, it just went downhill fast. We can never. I think we're gradually going up, but we're not even close to where we were at in the first part of the year.
Okay. And so, you being a freshman and coming from winning programs and things like that, the way this season's been going, how do you feel about years down the future? The future, because you're only a freshman, you have 3 years left after this. So how do you feel about your future here?
That's what makes me feel better inside. You know, after losing, you're saying, oh, well, I'm only a freshman, you know, I got 3 years, you know, we could totally change this program around, you know, get some good recruits and, you know, get those good guys and, you know, good Christian kids, and the whole thing can change, you know. We start playing as a team. I know it takes time, but I think we have the talent. I think we have the group of guys that could go a long ways. So it makes me happy inside, I guess. After losing games, you always look forward to the coming years.
So, I mean, it sounds like you have a good group of guys, good athletes, good talent. You have guys who are believers, and you said, you know, you're playing for God as well. So what do you think needs to happen to turn it around? What do you think, as far as where the season's at now? How many games do you have left?
I think we got about 12, 13 games left.
Okay. So, and you guys have goals, you know, for the season? And what are those goals?
Like my personal goal is, you know, try to get more time, you know, me personally. But I think team goals, I think we need to come out on the right foot, you know, end on the right foot, you know, because I think it'll be, you know, the season's been bad, but if we just, you know, keep losing the rest of the season, end of the season, I mean, it would be like total, like, just blank. I mean, it would be nothing.
Right.
So I want to finish on the right foot, like, you know, win a couple series here and there, and, you know, finish out, you know, strong.
Right. So how do you make that happen?
I think we need to go back to the team chemistry thing. I think we need to play for the team, you know, go out, you know, give it all you got, you know. I think a lot of guys work hard, but I think the whole mentality is, you know, it's my stats, blah, blah, blah. I think it needs to be the team. You know, it doesn't matter about your stats, you know. I mean, it matters, but, you know, move the guy around, you know. I mean, that's your job, you know. You don't have to hit a home run to be, you know, the stat guy. So.
Right. Okay. And so how have you responded to teammates who are those guys who are focused more on stats and focused more on, you know, the personal level? How do you react to those teammates?
It's been pretty hard, you know, because I'm only a freshman, so, you know, I want to say a lot, but I don't. But, you know, a couple times I've said something to the guys, say, well, it doesn't matter, you know, you just do your job. I mean, that's, you know, that's what the team's for, you know. But, you know, I'm not going to be the type of guy that's going to yell at you and get in your face and stuff. So if I'm going to talk to somebody, I'll take them to the side or go to lunch with them or something, you know, say what I think, and then hopefully work it out. And, you know, if they change, they change. If they don't, and, you know, keep praying for them so they do change.
Right. And so, I mean, it sounds like the spiritual side of playing ball is also pretty important to you.
Yeah.
How does that look? What does that look like to you, Chris Boss? What does that look like playing baseball for the Lord? What is that?
I think it was a great opportunity. You know, come here to Corbin. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better school. And to play baseball is a privilege, and to go to school is a privilege. So I thank God for everything every day. Just for me, let me come here. You know. I mean, not a lot of kids get a chance to do both, and I get to praise God and play baseball, so I couldn't ask for any more.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I want to applaud you. You know, it's a difficult thing to be a freshman coming into a new program, not winning the way you're used to. It's really different. I understand the feeling of frustration. You know, so I'm just affirming you, let me know that that's an okay thing to feel. You're talking about how you might take some guys aside and talk to them individually. Have you had any of the older guys pull you aside and talk to you about some stuff?
Yeah, you know, those older guys, you know, I think they want the best for me. You know, I mean, I like that a lot because, you know, you get their perspective. You know, they've been here a couple of years, so they know what you're gonna expect. So, you know, you have to respect them. You know, I'm not gonna turn them down because they've been here before. I haven't been here before. I know how to play baseball, but it's different. You know, college level. I mean, everything's different. So, yeah, you definitely have to respect them and, you know, take their word for what it is. You know, you could disagree with them, but in the end, you know, you still have to give them respect. So.
Right. It sounds like respect is a big deal to you as well. Do you feel like you have the respect for your teammates?
I think I do. I think I get along with a lot of the guys, you know. So, I mean, that's another good feeling. If you get along with a lot of the guys, you know, it's better to be on the good side than the bad side, I guess. So.
Right.